Cool. Then we will end things off with another hot topic on Twitter. A lot of people throwing their toys at out of the cot.
Their moral toys.
Jumping on the moral high ground, as Sharky likes to call it. Beauden Barrett with his little roll of the ball. Cheating, as some would say. I don't quite think it's as harsh as cheating.
I absolutely don't condone it, but I can. We've all tried to beat the system. We've all tried to get that edge. I don't care what level we play at. Like if wasn't a great rugby player, but I definitely want to be better than the other not great rugby player I was playing against. Like. You know,
and
or
if that means taking an extra yard behind the ref's back, surely.
And the ref maybe didn't see it, or he turned his back, but you know, it got picked up, and everyone's being all high and mighty. But I tell you what, when Buckies was smashing the cuck out of people off the ball, we liked it. Hey man, we were all like, but Yerks are soft, man. Well, come on.
So my question is, and I played rugby as a lighty, but I've never really played rugby. But from a kicking perspective in a rugby match, how big a difference does that make? How much easier does that make the kick?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
That's angle, like 2 meters, man.
The angle depends on your distance. Like if Elton Yankees was kicking there, that 2 meters would make a difference because he doesn't have a big boot on him. If Francis Steyn was kicking, it wouldn't really matter.
No.
So
you'd probably take it back a little.
100%. So it is a tough one. Beauden Barrett doesn't struggle with his distance, but he does struggle with his accuracy. So I don't think the distance was too much of a problem. But you know, mentally, I think he might have been on the 22, but he was on the far side. And so that was like a 28.
Well, he's quite a way in.
I can't
happens
exactly. But you know, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. But it's more the principle of it, and people don't want, like, we like rugby and we like it being a hard sport and an honest sport and all that sort of stuff. But you know, if you look at the hookers, they always take a step inside before they throw in the line out. The scrum halves are feeding the ball almost under the 8th man's feet. The ref's got to stand up.
There's too many things. That's what I say. We touched on it. We spoke about it off air, and we were like, it's happened everywhere in the game. Everywhere in the game. The scrum half feeding the scrum, this, that. We don't want to see it, but at the end of the day, if the
refs allow you to get away with it, then it's going to happen, because that's exactly what happens in football.
Exactly,
where Oaks are
the wall walks getting 5 meters forward,
and I mean, okay, they've introduced the spray for that now, which is help. But even with the throw-ins, I mean, the Oaks are taking 4, 5, 6 steps,
and then stopping, and then taking another 4, 5.
And the only reason they're doing it is because the refs don't give a shit. No one gets called back.
The only difference is now is that it's probably going to be highlighted in the World Cup, where the ROB is going to say, listen guys, to the refs, just keep a closer eye on people encroaching.
Totally. But the All Blacks, they have been so on top of their game and on top of everything. So Kieran Reid says to the ref, I just want to have a quick chat with you, and he turns his back and Beauden moves it forward.
Just like, rolls it a meter or two forward.
Chat, and then they sort it out, and the guys are like, listen, sorry, we won't do it again. And they find another way of sorting out the space. Yeah. So it's not a problem. It just shouldn't really happen. But you know, the fact that South Africans are being so badass about it, I'm just like, come on.
I just think the video refs also, the TMO's watching the game. Well, hopefully, like you said earlier, he's hopefully watching the entire game. But if you're having a closer look at it, and this does become a big issue, which probably it won't, it's the ROB. It's not a big enough issue for them to actually care about it. You can always just
mean World Rugby, yeah.
Oh,
you're stuck in the dark ages.
Same, but different.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the BCCI is the ICC in cricket. Same, but different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So World Rugby.
Yeah. But anyway, they'll go and say, you know what?
I thought I'm the one that doesn't know rugby.
Just have a look at things. Tell the man to roll the ball back a meter. He's trying to steal ground. If they're that petty, they'll do it. But they won't give a
just crap. When he's set and then when he's taken... And he's about to take... Oh, sorry, bud.
Sorry.
Take it back. So do you breathe in or out on the backswing? What?
I saw actually someone on Twitter, and I saw you have a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing, and said, "Damn, just bring the white spray out."
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Not
just don't
bring the white spray out. No. They can make a circle and that for the ball.
Everyone that's complaining heavily about that, just take the All Blacks out of the mix, and then South Africa will start doing better, and then then they get to complain about how everyone's after us because we're the best in the world, and the moaners will be the moaners.
It's a silly
Fickle
topic.
fans.
It's a
Fickle
silly topic
fans.
to be.
Right, guys, let's wrap this one up. Thanks to everyone for listening or watching. Thanks to you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
Perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.